And one story which has been making the headlines the whole of this morning, the pregnant woman who was allegedly kidnapped in Takrady has been found, but without her pregnancy. The 29-year-old pregnant woman who went missing in Takrady on September 16 was found at Axim in the Nzima East municipality. The victim, Josephine Simmons, went on a morning walk from the Amanu Road to the Parkground roundabout as part of a routine exercise that Thursday, but did not return. A search party was convened after her mother received a call from an unknown person who said they could not use her for what they intended. During the phone call, the suspects also said they had dumped her somewhere. Close relative told JoyNews. The relative said she was found on Tuesday, September 21 at Axim and is currently on admission at Axim Government Hospital. My colleague Ina Kwanse joins us live with more. Ina, is it true that the woman was found without her pregnancy?
Well, Evans, doctors and then the police have not confirmed this to me, but the husband of the woman, Mr. Simons, whom I spoke to yesterday around 3:30, confirmed to me. So basically, I want our viewers to understand this. I called the man and then I wanted to find out that if indeed he has been able to confirm that the woman who was found in Axim is his wife, and he said, yes, that is the wife. So I asked, can I congratulate you then? Then he said, no, I can't congratulate him because the baby is not with the wife. So I asked, so where is the baby? And he said at that time, the woman was unable to speak. According to those who found him, found the woman at Axim, she had not uttered a word since she was found, but she was only writing on paper. She requested for a paper, and then she was writing on it. So he has not heard from the wife where the baby is. But when he saw the wife, there was no baby apparently with her. She looked like someone who has delivered. But medical doctors and the police in the region have not confirmed this as to whether she has delivered or not. Hello.
All right. Ina, so where exactly is the woman right now as we speak?
Yeah, so she's at the Axim Government Hospital. I spoke to the husband earlier, and he says that they are still there. But this morning, she had been able to utter a few words, some few words. So I asked him if she was able to tell them where the baby was, but he said no.
Now, we've also heard from an eyewitness who said she found the woman after she had gone missing. And we're going to hear from him and what he's had to say, because it sounds like he also has a different story, and or the story that he has doesn't quite add up. So let's listen to this eyewitness, and then I'll come to you.
When I got closer, she couldn't talk, but I could tell that she was mentally stable. She could only communicate through sign language. She later wrote on a paper that I should call her pastor, and later she wrote that she's from Takrady. She was not willing to eat and was only crying. Through her sign language, she told me she was tied and gagged, and she became unconscious, but as she struggled with her kidnappers, she lost her baby.
This eyewitness is supposed to have found the woman after she was released from captivity. And if you hear what he's had to say, it suggests that the woman says she lost the pregnancy, probably or most likely through miscarriage. But we're also hearing stories that the woman is saying that she delivered and the kidnappers took the babies away. Which of the stories have you heard?
Well, Israel, what I have heard has got nothing to do with she lost the baby or the kidnappers took the baby away. But what I know is that the husband told me that when he saw the wife, she was without the baby. But when the woman left the house on that fateful day, 16 September 2021, on her routine walk, she was heavily pregnant, 9 months. So even last week when I spoke to him, he was like, they even felt probably she might be in one of the hospitals going to deliver. So they combed around various hospitals here in Takoradi and Sekendi to find out if she was there and she had put forth. And she was nowhere to be found. And that was when they proceeded to the police station to let them know that the lady went on her routine walk at 5 a.m. and never returned. So I've not heard of she saying she lost it or they gave birth and then the kidnappers took the baby away. What I know is from the husband saying that when he saw the wife, she didn't have the baby, and because she wasn't talking, he doesn't know where the baby is.
Now, does the husband live with the wife? Because we're also hearing that this woman was living with a mother.
Yes, so the husband said that when the pregnancy became, advanced, he made the woman go to stay with the mother. That is around Colombia. There is a popular joint here in Takoradi known as Colombia, where they sell food. And so the Amanu Street is just around the Colombia area. That's where the mother lives. So that's where the woman was living before her kidnap.
All right, so the last time she was seen, he wasn't living with them? No,
but with the mother.
All right. And what is the mother also saying about all the stories that are making the rounds?
Well, Israel, the mother has not spoken yet. We are yet to speak to the mother. As I speak with you, I'm on my way to Colombia, where they reside, to find out from people who live around too, if indeed we want to know what really the issue is, because this morning too, apparently the regional minister, who happens to be the head of RESEC here, has also granted an interview on a radio station here saying that the reports available to him indicates that the woman wasn't pregnant. And so after hearing this interview from the regional minister, I made calls back to the husband that, Mr. Simons, are you really sure your wife was pregnant? He said, Ina, I am 100% sure. And the regional minister has not spoken to any of the family members. So I don't know where he's getting this information from. That is what the husband told me. That was around 8:30 to 9.
All right, so this very latest angle that you're introducing is also quite interesting. If the regional minister, in fact, is saying that, as far as he is concerned, they found out that the woman wasn't pregnant. That's quite interesting, because we've also been speaking with our police sources and they're telling us a similar story. But, well, thank you very much, Ina. I understand that you continue to follow the story and then you can bring us some updates when that becomes available. Thank you very much. And we're also trying to reach out to the husband. We have been unsuccessful so far. So if we get the husband, we'll come back to this story.